During the late 1880s, men, women, and children braved the untamed frontier to settle in the Arizona Territory. One such woman was Clarissa Colvin. As her son worked the land, Granny Colvin reared his daughter. She tried to teach her to endure the hardships of the pioneer life, because she knew that along the frontier, the difference between life and death was often a matter of pioneer pluck.
Good morning, Granny.
Morning, Annabelle. You're going to be hot in that suit.
It's all I have for town.
You know, today's wash day. You said you were going to help me.
I'm sorry. I forgot.
How are you getting to town? It's an 8-mile walk.
Win Kincaid's driving me.
You better check with your dad. You know, he doesn't like you fooling around with those hired hands, especially that one.
Asking him to drive me to town is hardly fooling around.
Does he know that?
For heaven's sake. If Papa had his way, the only man I'd talk to would be Frank Harris.
Annabelle, you and him are as good as engaged.
Nothing's as good as engaged. You either are or you aren't. And I'm not. So I see who I want.
I see. So, if Frank doesn't like it, he can propose.
You make it sound just awful.
Well, it's been done before. But Win doesn't strike me as a man you can trifle with.
I don't know what you mean.
Oh, yes, you do. Well, he's a drifter, a good-looking saddle tramp. But you know nothing about him.
Granny, he's simply driving me to town.
You love Frank, don't you?
Yes. But he just doesn't seem to care.
Oh, he does. You know it.
Then let him show it. Here's Win now.
Hi, Miss Annabelle.
Hello, Win.
What'll I tell your dad?
We'll be back before he misses us.
And Frank? What'll I tell him if he drops by?
Telling the truth.
Hello, Ma. Annabelle. Anybody home?
Out here, Herb.
Ma, Annabelle should be helping you.
Well, she's up to other things. I'd rather do it myself than argue. Why, you're all duded up.
Oh, I'm going into town. Sheriff Dunlap wants to talk to me.
Something wrong?
I don't know. He wants to talk to me about that Kincaid fella I hired.
Win.
Probably nothing, but if I'm not back in time for supper, you and Annabelle go ahead.
Herb, she's not here. She went into town with Win.
With Win?
Yeah. It's my fault. I should have made her wait to ask you.
Let's not borrow trouble. After all, we don't know he did anything wrong, do we?
Better get on in.
Why are we stopping?
Because I want to look at you. You're the prettiest girl I ever saw.
Stop it, Win.
No, I mean it. Guys like me don't get much chance to meet girls like you.
I don't know why.
There are reasons. Lots of them. But we won't pay that no never mind, will we?
That looks like Papa coming down the road. It is.
Annabelle, you asked me before leaving with one of the men.
I'm sorry. He just took me in to do some shopping.
Plenty of work waiting for you back at the ranch.
Sure, Mr. Colvin. Boy, he sure don't like me.
Oh, he's that way with everybody, except Frank.
Who's this Frank? Your boyfriend or something?
I guess you'd say or something. We're not engaged.
Good. Then maybe you'll go for a ride with me tonight.
Mm-hmm.
Sakes, Frank, you look real nice. Where you been keeping yourself lately?
Well, I've been busy fixing up my place. Tell me, is Annabelle around?
No, she went into town. She'll be back real soon. Come on inside and I'll fix us some coffee.
No, thank you. It's a little too hot for coffee. If you don't mind, I'll just wait right here.
My, it must be real important to bring you out on a scorcher like this.
Yep, it's real important.
Oh, praise be, she's back, Frank. She's back.
Who's that with her?
Oh, it's a hired hand. He drove her in.
Hello, Frank. It's been a long time.
Yes, too long. Look, can we go somewhere and talk alone?
Of course, inside.
Then I'll see you tonight, Miss Annabelle.
Yes, after supper.
All right, now suppose you tell me what that was all about.
What's all about?
That fellow out there, who is he?
Oh, you mean when? Well, he drove me into town, and he asked me for a ride tonight.
Annabelle, you belong to me. You always have, and you always will.
I don't belong to any man I don't even see for weeks.
Well, I've been working on my house so that I could ask you something when I came here.
Well, you're here.
And so is he.
Frank, he works here.
Is that all?
That's all. So far.
Annabelle. Marry me.
All you ever had to do was ask.
It's your dad. He's back.
Oh, Frank, you tell him.
No, you give him a chance to catch his breath. Well, he may have something he wants to tell us first.
Mama. Oh, Annabelle, thank God.
Albert, what's the matter?
Sam told you something bad about Wynn, didn't he?
When?
He thinks he's wanted for robbery and murder in Tulsa.
When did you find this out?
In town, Sheriff Dunlap wanted to talk to me. Said he'd had a tip about Wynn.
Well, why doesn't he arrest him? What's he waiting for?
Frank, it's only a tip. He's waiting for Tulsa to verify the description he sent.
You're not gonna let him stay here.
No, I want him out of here tonight. After that, it's Sam's job.
Papa, he's coming here to see me after supper.
Good. Then I'll let him go, and that'll be the end of it.
Coffee, Herb.
Yeah, Mama. Oh, girl, I hate to say this, but when it comes to men, you have no judgment whatsoever.
Well, I don't know about that. Now, what would you say if I told you she said yes to marrying me?
Well, I'll be doggone. What took you so long?
Well, I don't know.
Right?
No, thank you.
Good evening, Mr. Colvin. I came for Miss Annabelle. That is, if she hasn't changed her mind.
I'm afraid she has, Win.
Is that right, Miss Annabelle? Is he telling me how you want it?
Yes, Win, I'm sorry.
But why? Because of him?
We're going to be married.
Married? Then you were just fooling around with me.
No, I just thought we were having fun.
Fun? You make a fool of me and you call it fun?
All right, that's enough. You get your things together and get.
You firing me, is that it?
Yes, sir.
All right. But you ain't seen the last of me, Miss Annabelle.
Tulsa confirmed it. He's wanted for murder in Stillwater, too. I'm sorry you let him go.
Sam, I just couldn't risk letting him stay.
Well, if you hear anything about him, let me know, Herb.
Hey, where are you going?
To the barn. I didn't feed Chestnut after our ride. Here I am, Chestnut.
You thought I forgot, huh?
You glad to see me? Hmm? Glad I'm here?
I sure am, Miss Annabelle.
Win?
The sheriff didn't find me in the barn. And he ain't gonna find me now.
Please, Win. Leave me alone.
Sure. That sheriff is so close. He's everywhere. But you ain't putting me off, married or not. I'll be back for you when you least expect me.
Well, looks like the spring rain was good for your flowers this year, Ma.
Yes, they're coming right along.
Mm-hmm.
Well, are you ready to go, Herb?
Yeah, but my mind won't be on driving cattle. You and Annabelle alone here for the first time.
Well, she's better off here than by herself at their place. Besides, she needs help with the baby.
I asked Sam to look in on you from time to time.
You know, it's a year since Win left, and you still worry he's coming back, don't you?
She does, too. She acts like he could pop out at her any minute.
You go along, don't worry. I got a gun hid behind the chiffonier, and I can use it.
You about ready, Frank?
Take care, little Frankie. And don't worry. Everything will be just fine. You be good to yourself.
Bye, Frank. Bye, Herb.
Just being here brings it all back.
Well, chicken's about done. Did you put the baby down?
Mm-hmm.
Looks like it's fixing to blow up a storm for tonight. I best go and see that everything's all right for supper.
No! Don't go out there.
Why, child? There's nothing there to hurt me.
Please. Granny, he might be waiting.
Oh, sure. Now you get a hold of yourself. Nobody's seen hide nor hair of him since last summer. Now you just stay here and take care of the baby.
I told you I'd be back, Miss Annabelle.
Please, don't hurt me. Please, stay away.
I ain't gonna hurt you. I just come to take you with me, Miss Annabelle.
Crazy old lady.
You're a rude young man.
All right. Now just settle down.
That storm, you're not going anyplace tonight.
Yeah.
We got a barn, you know.
So?
Your horse ought to be in it.
I got a gun. You won't get half a mile with that kid.
Come on. Help me. It's not loaded. The shells are somewhere. Maybe the bedroom.
What are you going to do?
There's no time now. We gotta find the shells and load that gun.
You have to shoot it. I couldn't shoot that.
You will if you have to. Or do you want him to take you away from Frank and the baby?
I'm afraid.
Well, so am I. But you got us into this and you gotta help to get us out. Now sit down. He'll be coming.
Okay. Into the bedroom. Remember, old lady, I'll be sitting out here all night facing that bedroom door with a gun in my hand. like an early start. How about getting some breakfast?
Well, you can start the fire.
Hey, old lady. Get away from my back.
I was never much good at fires. Yeah, it's a man's work, I always told my husband. Yeah, the kindling is down there, beside the stove.
You're pretty jumpy this morning, old lady.
Annabelle, help me! Help me! Oh, give me the gun.
You folks all right?
Oh, yes. He's inside.
Is he dead?
No, but he's not going anyplace.
I knew who he was looking for when I heard he was seen in town.
Oh, he found her.
I'm sorry you had to face this down, Miss Colvin.
Oh, I didn't, Sam. Annabelle did. When she saw he was going to kill us. She's a brave girl.
Runs in the family.
And in the Colvin family, courage is called pioneer pluck. Women like Granny Colvin and her granddaughter Annabelle met the challenges of the frontier, no matter how unpleasant. And she helped tame a land. Be with us again next week for another true story of our American West. In the early 1840s, the Overland Trail split at Fort Hall, Idaho. One route went to Oregon, the other to California. Men like Caleb Greenwood waited at Fort Hall to guide wagons to California, where General Sutter paid a fee for bringing settlers to his fort. It was a dangerous trip, and one journey was more deadly than any other, because of a simple question of justice.
Leroy, you about ready to move out?
I will be, as soon as your son gets back with my carry.
Those two. They'll make relatives of us yet.
I expect he will, as soon as we all get back to California. You know, Andrew,
I've been thinking about the offer that Greenwood fellow made this morning.
Why?
Well, it makes sense to me. Maybe we are being foolish and not letting him take us south.
He makes his living scaring people like us.
I'm not scared for me, but I got Carrie to think about.
You worry too much, my friend. I say we find the young ones and move out.
Well, gentlemen, you thought about my offer? You know, this is their last chance to consider.
You die hard, Mr. Greenwood.
For $100 each, maybe I can save you from doing the same.
You do not scare us, sir.
I should, Mr. Bunny. You might not make it without me and my boy.
There is nothing you can do for us that we cannot do for ourselves.
You're wrong, sir. Those Indians don't know you. They're our friends. And we make it a business to get along with them.
You also make it a business of getting along with General Sutter. He pays you too, doesn't he?
He does, half. But then the good general ends up giving you land. Free.
There is plenty of free land in California.
Yes, but Andrew, maybe...
I'm telling you, Leroy, there is nothing on that trail that you and me and Gideon cannot handle. Let us stop arguing and be off. Good day, sir.
Where you been, Johnny?
Playing cards? Heck, Pa, I figure both of us ought to take some money off these yahoos.
Now, what am I going to do with you, huh?
Nothing I can't change. I'm too much like you.
Yes, I suppose you are. Except that you got a lot to learn.
Did you get us those 2 wagons going south?
No, not even one.
Oh, Pa, there ain't another wagon train due for 2 weeks now. What are we going to do here?
We ain't staying, Johnny.
I got it. We're going to Austin to wait, right?
Wrong. Besides, 2 days in that town, you'd be no good to nobody.
Okay, then tell me, what are we going to do?
Follow close to them wagons, we didn't get it.
Oh, Pa.
Now, look, Johnny. I got an idea that they're gonna need us real soon.
Not close enough. They're still coming.
Stay down, Carrie. Stay down.
Don't be a fool. You know better than that. Down there. Stay out of sight and keep moving.
Sure, sure.
And no killing. Aim to scare them.
Oh, yeah, but I...
Johnny, you do like I say.
Ah, they're turning tail.
Young Bear and his people. Go after them, see if they circle back. No rough stuff, Johnny.
I don't know what you're doing here, but you saved our lives. They'd have liked to have killed us.
I could see that. What started this?
They came at us out of nowhere.
You had time to unhitch and set up the wagons. They couldn't have come that fast.
We fired at them and drove them back.
You fired first?
Like he said, they came at us.
They were looking for food. Now, if you'd have given them some, they'd have gone away.
We didn't know that.
Of course you didn't. That's part of the game of getting along with them.
Do you think they'll come back?
Probably.
If we pay you, will you take us the rest of the way?
Oh, wait a minute. I've got something to say about that.
You had yours, Andrew, and nearly all got killed. Will you, Mr. Greenwood?
Maybe. There's a couple of things we better get straightened out.
Like what?
Like not shooting at them if they come back. And if we get a chance, we feed them just like we always do.
Why? We can run them off again, easy.
We ran off a scouting party. If you had hit one of them, you might have brought back 100 more from the hills.
We can't be sure of that.
No, but I don't want to find out. Now, I'll kill the first man that fires at him.
What an awful thing to say.
Those are pretty tough terms, Mr. Greenwood.
They have to be, Mr. Dalton.
Well, I see we have no other choice.
Not if you want to get out of here alive.
I can manage, thank you. Oh. Can I go now?
If you want.
What's this about, Carrie?
Nothing. He was just helping me down.
What is it, Pa?
I don't know. Maybe nothing.
Little jumpy, aren't you?
A little.
Got trouble out there?
We're being watched. But I can't figure out why they don't come and ask for what they want.
Not a bad sign.
Could be. They might decide to take instead of ask. It's them, Johnny. They don't seem to care whether we see them or not.
Maybe they're just curious.
We'll know soon enough.
We could take care of them, Pop. You'd let us.
The rules I told them go for you, too, Johnny.
Caleb, is there anything we can do?
No. It's their move.
Gideon? Gideon?
What is it? What's the matter?
My hero. I need some water.
I'm not supposed to leave you here alone.
But the creek's only a stone's throw away.
Yeah, but Caleb said...
Are you worried about Caleb, or is it Johnny you're worried about?
Have I got cause?
No. No. It's just that he's always around. I don't pay any attention to him.
Okay, Carrie. But you keep it that way, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Step back, Carrie.
You fire that gun, boy, and it'll be the last thing you ever do.
He tried to make off with her.
He's just hungry. Now put down that gun.
Gideon, he didn't hurt me. Put down the gun for me, please.
Now, what happened? Did you offer him food like you were told?
I wasn't here. I went for water.
You're not much good at taking orders, are you?
I guess not.
Now, you get him some food, enough for all of them. Johnny, you stay with the girl. The rest of us will go ahead to see if it's clear to pull out of here.
Right, Pop. Boy, you're awful jumpy when I'm around.
Well, you keep watching me. Why?
Oh, maybe because you're real pretty, or maybe because I never got you alone before.
Now you stay away from me.
Tell me why, Carrie.
Stay away. Gideon, I'll kill you.
Oh, Gideon, he's real dangerous, huh?
Away from me!
We come in on something?
Oh, no. We just finished loading the wagons.
Is that all?
See for yourself.
The others are coming. We're moving out. You two right up front, shotgun.
Did you see them?
No, Johnny, but if they're out there, we don't want to come on them sudden. You stay ahead of us a ways, huh? And, boy, remember, this time don't lose your head.
gonna get through. It looks awful narrow up there.
It'll be slow. You'll make it.
Is he dead? I warned you. I tried to tell you you'll pay. I said I'd kill the man who fired at him.
It was so fast, it just happened. Please, listen to me. Let me tell you, please.
Tell me what? Speak fast, boy.
It wasn't me, it was Johnny.
You're lying. You're trying to get even.
No.
Hear him out, Caleb.
Where is he? Answer me.
Gone, he ran, scared.
His gun hasn't been fired, Caleb. You wouldn't have killed Gideon, I know that.
How? How could you know?
Listen to me. Nobody's holding you to your word. Nobody.
I am Andrew.
You all right, Caleb? Haven't seen Indians in days. What do you think of it?
I was wrong. We saw what it was and they scared off.
Changed your mind about going after Johnny?
No. It's a question of justice, Andrew. It's as simple as that.
Whose justice? And what right do you take the law into your own hands?
That's the only law out here.
There's God's law. You're wrong setting yourself up as his jury and his executioner.
Maybe, but I'll live with it.
Till the day you die. I'm coming with you, Caleb.
You can suit yourself. I don't need you. It's Reese Sybil.
You know him?
He's another scout, lives in Austin.
Caleb, Johnny gave me a message if I was to run into you.
Where is he, Reese?
In Austin. He said to say he was expecting you.
Is that all?
I don't know what this is all about, and I don't want to know. But you better hurry, Caleb.
Hurry for what?
He's been there a few days, and he's acting like they was his last.
Thanks, Reese.
Is he dead? Caleb, could you have done it?
And so, a simple question of justice went unanswered. Could he or couldn't he? If Caleb Greenwood knew the answer, he shared it with no one. Be with us again next week for another amazing story from the American past. In 1887, Frank Baum moved to South Dakota where a gold rush was on. He didn't find his fortune, well, not in gold anyway, but he did discover a treasure of ideas that later made him the Wizard of Aberdeen.
Well, what kind of foolishness has that father of yours written this week?
Take one, Mr. Regado. No charge.
So there she was, this frightened little girl, swooped up by the magic wind and flown away through the clouds.
Ooh.
And dropped right smack in the middle of this strange, wondrous land. Okay, kids, that's all. See you tomorrow.
Dad.
Well, come on, help me close up, son. Hey, did you deliver all your papers?
All but these. Where'd you sell them?
We are doing so well, aren't we, son?
Mr. Baum.
Good afternoon, Mr. Pluckett. Milford?
May I remind you, Mr. Baum, that you are 2 months behind in your rent?
Yes, I was going to talk to you about that, sir. I had to pay for the printing press and the paper and...
Aberdeen operates on money, Mr. Baum, not on nonsense and fairy tales.
Little girl. Dog. Evil woman takes dog. Swooped up by the magic wind. Don't you ever finish a story, Frank?
And they're just notes.
You've got enough of them to wallpaper a room.
I guess the room could use some wallpaper, couldn't it?
You spend so much time scribbling these little notes. More time than you give to the newspaper.
Oh, they're just ideas from the stories I tell the children. You know, when I was young, I wanted to write the great American novel. Oh, I was going to be famous. But aside from my evident inability to do anything great, I've come to regard fame as a will-o'-the-wisp. But to please a child, it's a sweet and lovely thing. It warms the heart. Does that sound ridiculous, Maud?
from another man naked. But not from you.
You know, it's embarrassing, really.
What?
For a grown man to believe in fairy godmothers. Well, she sent me you, didn't she?
I don't understand, Dad. If people like our newspaper, why do we owe so much money?
They don't take it serious, son. Well, they enjoy it, but they don't buy it. You see, one person will buy a copy of the Pioneer, and then 4 people read it at one time. And then they pass it on to somebody else.
I still don't get it.
Well, son, grown-ups play games too sometimes, only they don't always realize it. You see, in Aberdeen, it's just not considered smart to buy the Pioneer. But I tell you what, I'll bet you more people read it than the other one.
Just a minute, Dad. Dad, they want to know if you'll tell them a story.
Oh, okay. Hey, but they have to walk along home with us. We cannot be late for dinner again. Okay?
Okay.
Now, let's see. There was this gingerbread man. And he had a suit of frosting and a hat made of apple skin. And one day... So the mean Mr. Toto chased the gingerbread man, and just as he was about to catch him... Linda, stop that. What are you doing?
This old scarecrow, it frightens me every time I pass. I'm gonna tear him down.
Oh, no, you mustn't do that. Oh, he can't hurt you. Look at him. He's just a pathetic big rag doll. He's just old clothes stuffed with straw.
But he scares me.
Well, that's why they call him a scarecrow. But he's supposed to scare crows, not little girls. Maybe you have a little crow in you, huh, Glenn? You know, when I was a little boy, I used to have nightmares about an old scarecrow we had on one of our fields. I used to dream he was chasing me. Then I realized he's just a scarecrow. Poor old guy. He didn't even have any brains. He's just plain stupid. Now, don't you feel sorry for him?
I guess so.
You know, he's a pretty skinny old scarecrow at that. Why don't we fatten him up? Huh? Come on, help us.
Come on, Josh, give me
it. That's funny. Give it to me. Do you want people to make more fun of you reading this foolish rag?
Oh, Pop, a lot of people read things in that paper and laugh, too.
You listen to them. Cecilia, go inside. How old are you now, son?
27.
Well, when I was your age...
Oh, I heard all that before.
Well, I am going to tell it to you again. I was married. I was supporting a wife and a child. And look at you.
Well, I got a job.
What, cleaning out a stable? Shoveling hay?
Well, it's good, honest work.
Oh, I want my flesh and blood to be somebody in this town. I want people to look up to him and respect him.
Well, I got a lot of friends.
Oh, friends puts no money in your pocket.
That's the trouble with you, Pa. That's all you worry about is just money. Now, maybe if you'd worry more about friends and less about money, you would be a happier man.
And maybe you wouldn't have this fine house and food on the table and clothes on your back.
Hey, wait a minute. What's going on here?
scared to go near the old mill after dark.
Thinks there's ghosts and goblins there or something.
I know how you feel, son. I felt the same way once. Sometimes it seems life is unbearable without a little bit of courage. Seems to me I remember a story about a ferocious-looking animal. Not a tiger, an elephant. It was a lion. That's it. It was a lion. You see, there was this ferocious-looking lion who was just a big old scared pussycat. He used to hide in the jungle because he was so afraid. Axle grease peddler, crockery salesman, came out here and opened a general store, and that went bankrupt.
Well, you gave out too much credit. 161 people still owe us money from the store.
And now the newspaper. You sure picked a dilly of a husband.
You have a wonderful mind and a marvelous imagination. It'll pay off one day.
Well, imagination won't pay those bills. How long am I going to chase rainbows?
You'll find yours one day.
Well, if you say it, I believe it. I better get back to the office. I still have a newspaper to get out.
Cecilia Rugado's birthday is Monday. Why don't you say something about it in the paper?
Okay. I'll do a little feature on it. Get them delivered fast, son, and we'll walk home together.
Okay. Saturday Fun Air! Saturday Fun Air! Get Saturday Fun Air! Saturday Fun Air! You want Saturday Fun Air? Saturday Fun Air! Saturday Fun Air! Get Saturday Fun Air!
Miss Rugado, who claims to be all of 19, has lied all these years in Aberdeen. Lied? Oh, dear.
Cecilia, go in the house. Milford, come out here. He is not going to get away with this.
Yes, Pa.
Look at this newspaper. See how that Frank Baum has insulted your sister? You are going to show that Eastern whippersnapper that he cannot insult your sister.
What's that for?
Cecilia's honor is at stake. The whole town is laughing. You are going to defend your sister's good name.
I am.
And at the same time, show him what kind of a man you are. Come on.
Pa, I don't like guns.
Put it on!
Josh! Did you deliver all the papers, son?
Just like you said, Dad. I'll pick these too.
Did you read what your father wrote about Cecilia Ruggado?
No, I haven't had time. Been delivering my papers.
My mother says Cecilia's 25 if she's a dame. It's Milford, and he's wearing a gun.
Mr. Rugado.
Your husband is going to pay for insulting Cecilia. Milford will see to that.
Oh, I'm sure there must be some mistake. You see, sometimes when printing a newspaper...
You can't stop my son, Mrs. Baum. He is determined to defend his sister's honor. Look at the set of his jaw, the fire of his eyes.
But, Mr. Ruggado...
Some people in this town think of Milford Ruggado as just a stable boy, but they are going to find out what my son is made of.
I'm sure if you'd let my husband explain...
I can't stop my son, Mrs. Baum. His blood runs hot with vengeance. Call him out.
Mr. Baum. He's not here.
Frank Baum!
I was just going to come over and see you, Mr. Ruggado.
Too late for apologies. The damage is done. My son demands satisfaction.
Oh, well, I'll print a retraction.
No, you're not going to get out of this that easily. No. Milford, tell him.
You're under arrest.
Now put that back in the hole. He will be waiting for you out in the street.
Waiting for me? You mean you want me to... You're talking about a duel. Me and Milford?
Right, you and Milford. Milford!
That's ridiculous.
We will see who is the real man here, you or my son. This whole town is going to see. Milford T. Ruggado is not something to be ridiculed. Milford?
What are you going to do, Frank?
Well, nothing. They'll cool off. Hey, fellas, what are you looking at me like that for?
But, Dad, if you don't face Milford, the whole town will think you're a coward.
Son, I don't care what the town thinks. It's what I think that's important.
But what about what we think? Me, Linda, Tommy, all of us.
Well, you all know how I feel about violence, about guns. Now, that's not the way to live. You know what I've told you.
But...
What do you want me to do, son? You want me to go get a gun and kill Milford? Or maybe he'll kill me. Is that what you want?
What else could you do?
Look, son. Haven't I taught you that the measure of a man is not the muscle in his arm, it's what's in here, in his heart. That's what counts. Courage is not weighed by how good a man can fight. Hey, remember the story I told you about the lion that was so scared?
Are you scared, Dad?
Lend me your gun.
Everybody off the street. Not you, Milford. Here is your chance. Now you show him that you've got your father's blood in you, hmm? Good luck, boy. Out the street, it's gonna be a fight. My son, he's Watch what you're doing! Don't let him get behind you!
gonna hurt you. I told you to stop that. So you see, Milford, it was all a mistake. A typographical error.
A what?
The story was supposed to say your sister has lived all these years in Aberdeen, not lied. The letter V must have popped out of the typesetter. Understand?
Yeah.
So, well, you know I like your sister. I think Cecilia's a wonderful girl.
Oh, thanks, Mr. Baum.
So, we'll let your father and the others think we shot it out. Okay?
Okay.
Dad, for a minute there, I thought maybe you were...
I'm all right, son. I'm all right. Oh, it was close. He almost got me twice.
Hey, just missed me by a hair.
Well, I guess it was a draw, huh, Milford?
Yep. Fair fight. Right to the draw.
Guess I'm not a very good shot. Neither one of us are very good with a gun. Now, why don't we all go home and forget it?
Do you have the money? I want it right now, or I take back my store and your printing equipment.
Well, I guess it's all yours, Mr. Ruggido. Come on.
Paul, now, I don't mean any disrespect, but you're just plain mean. And I like working at the stable. And Celia does lie about her age. And I hate guns.
It'll be nice to get back to Illinois again.
Right back where we started from. I'm sorry, Maud.
Don't worry, dear. You'll find it. It's up there somewhere. Your rainbow.
Hey, Dad! You gonna tell us a story before dinner? Yeah!
Tell you what, you want to hear some more about the little girl who was swept away by the magic wind?
Oh, boy!
You're going to miss the oohs and ahs of these children back in Chicago.
Mr. Bond, what is the name of the place where the wind blew the little girl?
Who's?
Oh, no.
No. Oz.
Oz.
The land of Oz. So there was Dorothy in this strange land of Oz with only her little dog for company. And as she walked through the forest, she looked over and saw a scarecrow.
Not long after he left South Dakota, Frank Baum put his notes together and found his rainbow in his book about a little girl named Dorothy and her friends, the Scarecrow, the Cowardly Lion, and the Tin Man. They became the most beloved fairy tale in American literature, The Wizard of Oz.
There are some things you can't explain, and this is one of them. It happened way back in the 80s. But folks in that part of the desert still look up at the sky. Times when the moon is young and a pale haze hangs over everything, and wonder to themselves about the dogs of the mist.
Cold, honey?
Oh, someone just walked over my grave.
You should have worn a coat.
Oh, we're almost home. Aren't we?
Don't you know?
Everything seems so unnatural in this light. Even familiar landmarks.
Like your own husband.
Steve, look. Over there by the corral.
Bobcats. I got them both, I think. Won't radar stock again the sons of guns.
Be careful, Steve. They may be only wounded.
Oh, Florrie. Those ain't bobcats, they're dogs.
Are they dead?
Old Toolie Joe's dogs.
Who's Toolie Joe?
A desert rat who hangs around here when he ain't off prospecting. I wouldn't have done this for anything in the world. Those dogs were like his children.
What's the matter?
Something tied to this one's collar. Sample of ore.
And a piece of paper.
Something written on it. Struck gold, shot myself by accident. Bring help, boys, we'll show the way. Toolie Joe.
The boys?
His dogs, that's what he called them.
Maybe there's directions on the other one.
Hurt bad. Follow the dogs. Follow the dogs. It's the only way of getting help, and I've killed them. I couldn't sleep all night, thinking of Toolie laying out there in the desert somewheres, waiting.
Well, nothing to do, I guess. Get a posse together, go out and look for him.
Yeah, we'll take along Indian George. He's an expert tracker.
Well, I'll stand the cost. That's the least I can do.
The dogs was headed in from which direction?
Well, I think across the salt flats.
Well, that gives us something to go on.
Well, I'll see if I can round up Doc Garvey. If Toolie's hurt bad, he'll need a doctor.
We'll meet out front in half an hour. Oh, I'd better take these over to the assay office. Show them to Alec. Might give us a clue.
Oh, well, good. Anything that can help us find him.
I thought you might have come across something like it before.
It's gold, all right. Which is more than most of old Toolie's samples turned out to be.
Well, hi, Doc.
Howdy. Steve Hewitt tells me you'll be needing me on a posse to find old Toolie Joe.
Yeah. His ore didn't give Alec no clue at all where we should search. Do you think there's any point in going out?
Well, we've got to make a try for it.
Guess you're right. Better keep those samples till we get back.
I will.
Nothing. Well, we better fan out. We'll meet at Rattler's Bend at sundown. Pitch camp there.
Well, if we don't have any better luck, I'm going home. I tell you, it's hopeless.
Oh, we can't give up and leave him to die.
Chances are he's dead already. Right, Doc?
Well, of course, we don't know just how long ago it happened or when he sent the dogs for help.
Look, we've already wasted 3 whole days. I, for one, have to get back to my store. I'm leaving, first thing in the morning.
I'm afraid I gotta get back too, Steve.
It's no use, Steve.
You're giving up so soon. Well, it's like murder.
I wouldn't talk about murder if I was you, Steve. How much had you been drinking that night? Mistaken masters for bobcats.
Well, I'll leave you here. Much obliged to you all.
All right, Steve.
Is that where you buried him?
Huh?
See if I can rustle us up some drinks.
Good. Oh, boy. I sure worked up some thirst in that sun.
Did you find them?
Not a trace.
Nor the mine either?
The mine?
I assayed these samples after you left. You know what they ran? $3,100 a ton.
3,100?
Old Toolie Joe really struck a bonanza.
And he never even lived to record it.
You mean he's dead?
Well, we don't know, but his chances of surviving are pretty slim.
3,100 a ton. I'll be glad to pay you for the assay, Alex.
Oh, no need.
It's only fair, since half the claim would be mine anyhow. I grub-staked Toolie Joe. He come in day before he left and stocked up.
How come you never mentioned this before?
I was all fired bent on finding the poor guy. Do you have the report there?
Oh, yeah.
Let me have it.
You got a paper says you grub-staked him?
I always grub-stake Toolie. We never bothered signing nothing.
Well, if Luther's entitled to half, and I'm not about to argue about it, well, I feel I'm entitled to a little something, too. For all the claims I recorded for him, for free. He always said it was a debt. He'd pay me someday when he was in the chips.
You kept track, huh?
Well, I can estimate.
I can help you. Because for every one of those claims you recorded, there was an assay I ran for him. And paid for out of my own pocket. I wasn't going to bring the matter up, but since the rest of you seem to be getting in your licks, I might as well.
Oh, why not? You know, a doctor's in a rather peculiar position. He expects to do a great deal for charity. Well, I never charged Toolie Joe a cent when I brought him through pneumonia last winter, but, well, if there's an estate, so to speak, I'd like my just due.
Yeah. Sure, Doc. That fumbling fool Hewitt killing those dogs. They could have led us straight to the spot.
We still might be able to find it. Who else you been telling about this?
Not a soul.
Good. We'll keep it among the 4 of us.
5. Don't think I'm moving in on something I don't have a right to. But you see, I gave old Toolie Joe the lumber for his shack. I never did collect.
Well, all right. There's still enough to put us all on Easy Street.
Well, what about Steve?
What about him?
Yeah. Yeah, I guess you're right.
Better eat your supper, honey, before it gets cold.
I'm not hungry.
Steve, you can't go on like this, fretting yourself sick. What's done is done.
I as good as murdered him, Florrie.
You've been saying that now for a month.
It's true.
Well, you had no way of knowing. I thought they were wild animals, too. In the mist and the moonlight.
Poor devils. Coming to fetch help.
Steve? What's the matter?
Did you hear him?
Who? I don't hear anything.
They're calling, Florrie.
Steve, where are you going?
After them.
Tully! Tully!
Darling, I've been so worried about you. Where did you go?
I followed them for miles.
Who?
The dogs. I could hear them, but I couldn't see them.
Steve.
Suddenly the barking stopped. I lost him.
Steve, I'll make you some coffee. You look all in.
You know, Steve's been acting awful funny since the night he shot Toolie Joe's dogs. People tell me they've seen him wandering around the hills in the dead of night. Nothing but a kerosene lantern and sort of a wild, crazy look in his eye.
I've been hearing the same thing for weeks now.
Strange, Alec. Mighty strange.
We're down to our last can of kerosene.
I'll get some next time I'm in the store.
We need wicks, too. I've been reminding you for weeks.
I haven't been in yet.
Why not?
Busy?
Folks don't hold it against you, honey, for killing the dogs.
That's what you think.
They've forgotten all about it by now.
Well, I haven't. As long as I live, I'll never forget. Or forgive myself.
Toolie Joe was an old man, Steve. He had no family. Steve?
He'll come back. I can hear him, Florrie, honest.
I don't hear a thing.
You can hear him now, can't you?
Steve, please.
Same kind of night. A new moon, a mist.
Steve, you're imagining things. There's nothing out there.
I'm going after him.
Dogs are dead. You killed them yourself 2 months ago. Toolie Joe is dead by now. He must be. Steve, come back!
I tell you, this whole Toolie Joe business really has me thinking.
Me too.
Good evening.
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 Hi.
Alec and me were just talking about Toolie Joe. I guess we can chalk it up as another lost mine.
That's funny. Old Thule not giving any idea of the location when he sent for help?
Well, I guess he had so much faith in those dogs of his.
Did it ever occur to you that Steve Hewitt might know something we don't know?
What do you mean by that?
Those messages were on rough scraps of paper. Easy enough to tear part of it off.
If he knows where that mine is.
Mind you, I'm not saying he does.
Well, has anybody seen Steve?
Some folks said they saw him wandering around the hills at night. But personally, I haven't seen him for weeks.
Me neither.
He ain't even been in town.
Well, evening, Mac.
Oh, howdy.
Hello, Mac. Have you seen Steve Hewitt lately?
No. Don't believe I have.
Could be he's avoiding us.
Could be he's prospecting. I suggest we pay a call on Brother Hewitt. Tonight.
Tonight? What for?
Gold, maybe?
Steve,
Evening, Miss Hewitt.
oh, Mr. Pond.
We come to see Steve.
I'm sorry he's not home.
You going to town?
Well, he was called out.
You expect him back soon?
Oh, I really couldn't say.
Mind if we wait?
Well, it might be quite a while. Last time...
Oh? He goes out quite often like this, huh?
Oh, no, he... just now and then.
He go on foot?
Alone?
Please. I'll tell him you were here. If you'd care to leave a message...
I think we'd better wait.
Well, you shouldn't have waited up for me, honey. What's all this?
Steve, you wouldn't be trying to double-cross us, would you?
What's that supposed to mean?
The rest of us have claims to that mine. I own half of it, because I grub-staked him.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Thule Joe's claim. Where is it?
I wish I knew.
Don't hand us that.
You just come from it.
No.
Then where did you go?
I just went out.
Where?
Just out.
In the desert?
Yes.
Why?
Looking for Thule?
A dead man? You're lying. You've been out digging gold. You go out regular. Your wife told us.
No. No, only when he hears...
When he hears what?
nothing.
Steve, where is that mine located?
I don't know.
Where is it?
I swear I don't know.
Stop it! Stop it!
We'd better leave now.
I think we better.
If he'd have left me alone, I could have choked it out of him.
You'd have killed the one man in the world that could show us the location of that mine.
All right, then. How are we going to find it?
We'll keep a watch on him, night and day.
Especially night.
We'll trail him wherever he goes.
We're working shifts.
All right, then. That's what we'll do.
Steve, you buried those dogs yourself 3 feet underground.
Why do I keep hearing them?
You don't, dear. You've just let the whole thing prey on your mind.
Are you trying to tell me I'm crazy?
Darling, promise me you won't go out there again, please.
Well, you do think I'm crazy.
It's just that I'm so afraid one night you'll follow them and never come back.
stopping for?
Think he hears us?
He hears something.
Thank the Lord. I couldn't have lasted much longer. I think both legs are busted.
He'll be all right. Lift the coach.
This man's a doctor.
Easy. It's nothing serious, I'm sure.
What in God's world ever brought you out here at this time of night? I don't know.
I guess you could say it was a miracle. I was praying it was Thule.
Thule?
Well, he's dead. I know that now. But I did get a second chance. I don't know what brought the others.
Greed. We're sorry, Steve.
God rest your soul, Tilly.
Here in the Goldfield News of Nevada is a full account of our story tonight. The lost mine still remains lost, one of the great mysteries of the Southwest Desert. If it weren't for the fabulous samples of ore wrapped in a man's shirt, folks might think it never existed. But from that day on, Steve Hewitt was a man at peace with himself. He'd squared his debt, and the dogs of the mist never barked again. At one time, this country imported tens of thousands of Chinese for pioneer labor. But by 1882, an expression not a Chinaman's chance had sprung up, and Orientals were being driven from every city and town. This is the story of one such victim who wandered into a frontier fort such as this. Let's call it Sam Key and Uncle Sam.
Firecrackers! Celebrate your New Year's back in China!
All this land and no loom for me.
Where's the rest of you?
Oh, so sorry, Lieutenant. This is all there is of me.
Well, we better get out of here before they find out it wasn't the whole Chinese army coming to my rescue. Come on.
What you like? I come.
Hurry up, Charlie.
Sorry. My name not Charlie. My name Sam. Sam Key.
All right, so it's Sam, but I'm still getting out of here now. Fort Huachuca's just around the next bend. Which way you headed?
Which way is China?
Due west. But it's a 10 days hike to the next town. You better stay overnight at the fort. Yeah, you're not a bad soldier at that. It's too bad you can't be one.
Here comes a pay wagon.
Where's the rest of the detail, Lieutenant?
Patches got him.
What about the payroll?
Payroll, too.
That's the second one they copped.
60 days since any of us have drawn a penny's pay.
I said they got the men, too.
As if the heat, dust, and stinking food here wasn't enough.
Rottenest post in the whole West.
From all indications from the reports, man, everything points to the fact that the Apaches must be in this vicinity.
You're wrong, sir. A band of them attacked us near Black Butte. Killed my men, took the payroll.
I didn't think they were that close. Bixby, take out Company B. Scout the area around Black Butte and bring back the bodies for burial.
Yes, sir.
If I may, sir, I'd like to ask Lieutenant Burke how he happened to come by way of Black Butte.
Orders. Mine. But apparently it doesn't matter how I dispatch my patrols or route the pay wagon. The Apaches seem to know my orders almost before I give them. After this, no Indians are permitted within the stockade for trading or any other purposes.
What about our Indian scouts?
Well, no, I don't include them. They're tribal enemies of the Apaches, and most of them have proven themselves many times. That'll be all, gentlemen.
I wasn't always starving, I wouldn't eat that stuff. What can he do to it to make it taste like that?
I don't know, but don't let the men hear you. The morale here is almost shot already. Gosh, I'm sorry. I forgot all about you, Charlie.
Not Charlie. Sam. Please?
That's right, Sam Key. After saving my life, I call you by the wrong name and leave you here to starve.
Not starve. Maybe like eat a little something, Ban-Bai, huh?
I'm not by and by, right now. Come along. Sergeant.
What's that?
No, it's a hungry man, Sergeant. You see that he gets something to eat.
Mess is finished, and I don't aim to start cooking anymore tonight. Sir?
Cook own self, then wash up. Am very good A1 first-class dishwasher, Mr. Sergeant. Then maybe let me stay help all the time?
Well, that'd be pretty tough to arrange, Sam. But the Chinese being deported from the country, well, even back in Washington, this is still considered part of the U.S. You take care of him, Sergeant.
Thank you.
Well, maybe I can get some pork and beans, but that's all.
Pork and bean, very nice. Much obliged, Mr. Sergeant. You sit, relax, I fix.
Hey, you're not a bad Joe after all.
Name not Joe, Sam.
Oh, Sam. The beans are in that pot over there, and there's a slab of salt pork around here someplace.
I find quick.
What do you want, Coyote?
I need grease.
What do you need the grease for?
Soften up some leather.
Bear grease be the best. There's some in that little jar on the top shelf.
Please, I get for you.
Ah! Keep your paws off me.
Solid, very solid. Why he so touchy on shoulder?
Ah, them breeds is all touchy.
Breeds? Explain, please.
Half-breeds. Half Indian. The Army, they use them as interpreters and scouts. Hey, where you going? Don't you want your chow? What about that KP you promised you'd do?
Excuse, please. Something very important. Think Mr. Coyote's Indian half is big as half.
Someone come. The lieutenant. Kahachakatamo. You go loco? Do what I tell you.
Coyote, what are you doing?
Rheumatism and back and shoulders. Rub in grease. Then use flame. Burn it out.
That sounds like an Apache torture ceremony.
It's an Indian remedy. Drives out the devil.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Rheumatism, huh?
Something you wanted me for, Lieutenant?
I guess it can wait. I'm sorry we interrupted the treatment. Hope it does the trick.
I'll have that Chinaman's pigtail hanging from my belt if it's the last thing I do.
I can't go to the colonel without some sort of proof.
Would have plenty proof if he not burned back with fire the high burn of soup.
You could be right,
But plenty right. Why when he come to kitchen, he say he want grease to make leather soft?
I would have been willing to bet my last dollar on him. I didn't need my last dollar till I get a payroll through.
Too bad cannot stay here. Would find out much about Mr. Coyote.
Well, I'm sorry too, Sam. But you know the story. Anyway, I'll keep my eye on it.
Why so long to come here?
I've been trying to get out all week, but they're suspicious of me. Gotta watch my step. Well, what about my share of the money?
I keep promise when you keep promise. When?
Next payday. One more moon. And all this land will be yours again.
Apache people not like to wait more.
You think they're restless? You should see the men at the fort. One more payless payday, and there won't be half a dozen of them there. Only officers.
And I wouldn't be surprised if some of them deserted, too.
More to the waiter now, Sam?
Cook today also. Mr. Sergeant, very sick.
Where did that come from? What is?
Venison. Me A1 first class rifle shoot.
Mushrooms. Don't tell us you shot those, too.
Fine in woods. Way up hills. Catch salad also. Dandelion, wild watercress.
Well, you couldn't get a better meal than this at the Tahoma House in San Francisco.
Maybe now you let me stay. I will fix leaky stovepipe, cook, wash dishes.
I'm sorry, Sam. Wish there were some way we could keep you here. But an army post is for military personnel only. You see, we've already stretched regulations to keep you here this long.
Anyway, you'll let him stay till the cook gets better, won't you, Colonel?
Yes, I suppose that'll be all right.
Cook will be better right away soon. Only sick from food, cook own self. Use castor oil instead of cooking oil. Don't know how bottle got mixed up.
Good morning, Mr. Coyote. You in very bad humor this morning. Rheumatism worse, maybe?
Rheumatism better.
You plenty sure, Mr. Colonel?
Of course I'm sure. You wouldn't expect me to make you leave in this condition.
Every bad has a good, yes?
I suppose so. I'd still like to get at the bottom of this. Sam, you must have some idea how this happened.
Have plenty good idea, but need proof.
Well, I wish somebody around here would realize that I'm the commanding officer and let me in on this mystery. You and Lieutenant Burke.
Lieutenant Burke no come see me.
I'm sure he will, Sam. Just as soon as he gets back from town.
Is month already? He go for payload?
That's right.
Where is Coyote?
Oh, he went with the lieutenant. Same story again, I suppose.
It's a little early to expect them back, sir. If you ask me, Burke acted mighty strange. Claimed to be suspicious of Coyote and then insisted he be on the details.
Makes good sense. Can keep an eye on him.
Pay wagon's here. Here comes the paymaster.
Payroll details back. It's Burke, sir.
Good boy, Lieutenant.
It's empty, sir. Oh, I never got it. It wasn't there. I found this message waiting instead.
What does it say, sir?
Congress didn't get around to passing the appropriation.
You mean we've got to wait another 30 days to get our pay?
Longer than that, I'm afraid. Congress is adjourned till next session.
Those congressmen don't know what it's like out here. They ought to be impeached.
I hate to think how the men are going to react.
Anyone who stays is a fool. Sign us up for starvation wages and then don't even pay us.
But the colonel swears we'll all get our money if we wait.
How long have you heard that? Go ahead, stay if you want to. I'm going first thing in the morning.
Me too. I gotta send money to my wife and kids.
No pay, no stay. That's the way I feel. One company's out on patrol. Most of the rest of them are deserting just after sunrise tomorrow if they don't get paid.
And they will not get paid.
Not a chance in the world. I'll be watching from the mess hall. When the men start to leave, I'll make a signal fire in the cook stove.
We will be on hilltop overlooking the fort. At signal of smoke, we will attack.
Mr. Lieutenant.
Well, what are you doing out of bed?
Mr. Sergeant, no cooked breakfast. Think maybe I better cook.
I don't think anyone's interested in food.
Men, don't you realize that if you pass through that gate, you'll not only be charged with desertion, but also stealing United States property?
Sir, if you're referring to these mangy nags, we're taking them for part of our back pay.
Men, don't you realize that we're already under garrisoned? The Apaches could take this fort, then move in on the town like a horde of locusts. What do you do with fire?
Nothing.
If no cook at stove, maybe give signal or something.
Shut up.
Sure. That is why you no go with other traitors. You want soldier leave. Soldier no leave though. No leave if get pay money.
But they're not getting it.
You very wrong. Sam give them money.
You?
Save much money. Have restaurant in San Francisco long time.
Well, the soldiers ain't getting it. I'll tell you that much.
I'll shoot the first man that tries to go through that gate.
That'll be me, sir. Go ahead.
I mean it. And I'll shoot anybody else that tries to desert.
Get out of the way, Sam. You'll get yourself killed.
So sorry. Must see Mr. Colonel right away.
Sam, get out of the way.
Mr. Colonel, take this, please.
What is it? What have you got there, Sam?
Take a look, see. Gold? $4,000. Have saved long time to go back China. But now Uncle Sam more important. Better pay soldier quick. No time to lose. Get dough here. Eagle fly. Everybody get paid.
It's true, man. There's enough money here to pay you all. Lieutenant, pay them off.
Yes, sir, Colonel, sir. Line up over here, men.
Hey, we get paid! Payday!
Hey, the eagle flies.
You lie to us, Coyote Jim. They do not desert.
It's not my fault. I did everything I promised, but they got their money.
So?
I want mine. My share of the payrolls.
You do all this just for gold?
We made a deal, didn't we?
You have the greed of white man.
I want the money. I can't go back there anymore. But I did my job.
And now your job is finished.
Sam, we're not using that little building over there. You think you might be able to make it into a restaurant?
Oh, it will. You mean I can stay here?
It's yours, Sam. Regulations or not.
Yes, sir, Mr. Colonel. Very good A1 first-class Chinese restaurant. Sam Key, proprietor.
No one ever made an issue of the colonel's breach of regulations, and Sam Key remained at Fort Huachuca for the rest of his working days. After that, his officer's restaurant was passed along to his son, Markim, and then to his grandson, after Sam had retired to his native Hong Kong with enough money for a comfortable old age. Uncle Sam had repaid his great debt to Sam Key. Women, like men, helped build the West by doing strange jobs. But none was more unusual than the girl who became a stagecoach spy.
Another hold-up. My gosh.
Well, that doesn't help much, but thanks anyway. All right, you're next, mister.
Sheriff, I can't tell you any more than that fellow.
You must have noticed something.
When I didn't have a gun in my face, I had a fist in it. Sorry.
So am I. Just once, I'd like to meet somebody who notices things when something happens.
Tom, you're wasting your time. You'll never get them this way. You gotta go out after them.
Oh, I'll go out, Charlie. The tracking's going to be a waste of time, too, out in that rough country.
Well, you better do something to help me. I can't take much more of this. This is the third time this month they've hit those gold shipments.
You might try helping yourself by putting more guards in your stage.
More guards? Nobody wants to be a sitting duck for $50 a month. If there's anything I can do, anything to help you, just let me know. I'll even go out and help you track them, anything you say. But those hold-ups have got to stop.
Oh, excuse me, ma'am. I forgot all about you.
Obviously.
I'm sorry I kept you waiting. But you don't have to stay around here any longer.
I thought you wanted all your passengers to give you information, Sheriff.
That's all right, ma'am. You probably didn't notice any more than the rest of them.
Suppose you just sit down at your desk and write.
Right, what?
What I'm going to read you.
Right.
You ready?
Ready.
White man.
What?
Write it. White man. About 5'8", slender waist, broad shoulders, broad forehead, steel blue eyes, deep set and piercing. Rather large ears, voice sharp and rough.
Wait. Large ears, voice sharp, and rough.
Scar on back of right hand.
Scar?
Like it had been scraped, just enough to break the skin.
Bullet scar?
Possibly. It wasn't healed yet. Now for his clothing.
You've gone far enough.
You know who he is?
He was in this jail just last week, and his name's Benson. Todd Benson. Now, can you give me the description of the other two?
No, they were too far away.
Well, it doesn't matter. At least you pegged Benson for me. Ma'am, you're wonderful. What I mean is, this is even more than I'd hoped for. Still don't see how you did it.
Takes a woman to look at a man, Sheriff, and really see him.
Sure glad you were on that stage.
Wait a minute. What about me?
What?
I lost everything I had in the world in that robbery.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, miss. Or is it Mrs.?
Miss Lee Whipple.
Where were you bound for?
Los Angeles to join my aunt. Now I can't even buy a ticket to Sacramento.
Well, tomorrow I'll see what I can do about it. You ever been in jail, Miss Whipple?
In jail?
What I mean is, the hotel rooms are kind of scarce, and they're kind of expensive. And, I'm kind of broke. We got a lot of free jail cells.
Me? Stay here? In jail?
Well, why not? Look, you can lock yourself in. Or out, whichever you want.
All right. Give me the key.
Good. I'll start locating Benson. Don't bother to sign the register. Hi, Chase.
Tom?
Give me a beer, will you?
I hear they got the stage again today.
Yeah, it's almost getting to be a habit. I'm riding out now to see if I can find any tracks.
Out of those hills? You know you won't get anywhere.
At least it'll make Duff feel better.
He was just in here for a drink. Sure seems mighty worried.
Yeah, I'm worried, too. Say, you remember a drifter named Benson who used to come in here once in a while?
Benson?
Small fellow. Rides a bay mare with a blaze face. He got shot across the back of the hand last week in a brawl. I threw him in jail overnight.
Oh, yeah, sure, I remember him.
Well, in case he comes in again, get word to me, will you?
You think he had anything to do with the holdup?
I'm sure of it. If I can get just one of those outlaws behind bars, I'll find out what I need to know about the rest of them. See you.
Prison. A double.
Didn't you get my order to stay out of here?
No.
Told Blaine to tell you.
I ain't seen Blaine. I stopped by a friend's.
Well, you better get out of town. The sheriff's looking for you.
Sheriff?
That's right. He's got you tabbed in that holdup.
Who told him?
That's exactly what I'd like to know. Go on, get out of sight.
The sheriff's out there now. He spotted my horse.
Go through my office out the back door. Hold it, Benson. Come here. Maybe you better take a little trip.
Well, thanks.
Oh, one more thing.
How'd it happen?
I tried to hold him for you. Pretended to offer him a job, brought him in here to talk about it. He got a little edgy, started to leave. So I pulled my gun to cover him, and he drew on me.
That's too bad. He can't talk now.
I'm sorry, Tom. There's just nothing else I could do.
I'll send the coroner over. Better leave him like he is until he has a look at him. Hey, you in there?
Is that you?
Uh-huh.
Oh, I didn't hear you come in. Did you find your man?
Yeah, dead.
Dead.
A friend of mine was holding him for me. He tried to get away. It's a rotten break. If I could just slap Benson behind bars, I might have busted that gang wide open.
That's too bad. I'll get you the description of another one.
Oh? How?
I'll ride the stage until there's another holdup.
Send a woman out to spy for me? Nothing doing.
Stop talking like a man. If a woman's able to help you, you should be glad.
Well, they don't have a holdup every trip. Besides, you don't have any excuse to spend all your time riding on the stage.
I'll find one. I'm sure you'll like them. I charge $1.50 a piece, and they're the best material I can get, and they're well made.
Your shop's in Auburn, hey?
Yes, but I get so much business in Grass Valley that it keeps me busy traveling back and forth. Look, I got all of these orders just on this one trip. Go up there. It's a holdup. Hello. I've been waiting for you.
I had to ride out and look into a shooting at the flats this afternoon. Just now I heard about this holdup.
I think I've got something for you.
A redhead.
Yes, he had sandy eyebrows and rather light-colored skin and big red freckles on the back of his hand.
Thin build, one shoulder higher than the other. No, I don't place him.
How about the other one?
Black hair, 5'7", dark eyes, deep set and piercing, left-handed. No. 6 feet, heavy build, gray eyes, rather flat nose. How could you tell that?
Well, his nose didn't hold the bandana away from his face very far. It had to be flat. You haven't finished.
Very large forearms, hands heavily calloused. Walks with right foot turned in.
Yes, like his leg might have been broken at one time.
It was. A horse fell on him. His name is Manning. He works the livery stable.
Please don't take any chances.
I won't take as much chance as you did getting his description. Manning,
Yeah? What's the idea of the gun?
I want to ask you some questions about a stagehold.
Are you kidding?
Nope. Come on, let's go to the jail. All right, come on.
You say that Manning doesn't know how the sheriff got wise to him?
No, no idea at all. He said the sheriff just walked into the stable and threw down on him.
Well, something or somebody is putting the law too close for comfort. And we've got to find out who it is. I wonder if it could be that girl.
What girl?
Swipple. She was on the stage during both holdups. In fact, she's been on the stage during every trip.
That's just on account of selling them shirts.
Yeah, that's what she says. But is that the real reason? If it is her, how does she do it? During the next holdup, I'll be on that stage.
All right, don't be all day. Come on, move.
All right, now get in the coach. On your way.
Well, that's the fastest 200 I've ever lost. You seem awfully calm, Miss Whipple, for someone who's just gone through a holdup.
It's the first one that frightens you, Mr. Chase. After a while, you sort of get used to them.
Did you say $200, Ed?
That's right.
$200.
Well, look, if you don't need me for anything else, maybe I better get back to my place and see if I can make up what I lost.
Sure, go ahead. Now about you, sir.
went to his blacksmith shop. Did you find out anything about that girl?
Yeah, she's working with the sheriff, all right, giving him a description of you men. Now, you get out of town for a while and play safe. I'll tell Briggs.
I saw you bring him in. Is he one of them?
He sure is.
Can you make it stick?
I sure can.
Good, good.
Charlie, you once said you'd do anything to help me. You mean it?
Name it.
All right. I want to slip this man out of here after dark. Have you take him down to Sacramento until his trial. I'll fix it so you can get the stage outside of town. Nobody will be the wife.
Think they might try to bust him loose, huh?
I'm not going to take any chances. If anybody hits me on the head this time, all I'm going to lose is my consciousness. Rose wanted us to come out to dinner tonight.
Tell him I'm sorry.
All right, I'll tell him. Maybe we can make it Saturday. See you when you get back.
You better.
Morning, ma'am.
Johnny, let her roll. Yes.
Oh, wait, please. I almost forgot something important. I'll just be a minute. Will you please see that Tom gets this, Mr. Duff? He'll want to wear it tonight for dinner.
Oh, all right.
Be sure to tell him I fixed the pocket.
I'll do that. Let her roll. Oh, Tom! I've been waiting for you to come back. Miss Whipple asked me if I'd give you this.
Sure.
She said you'd probably want to wear it tonight to the Monroes for dinner.
Tonight?
Yeah, and she said to be sure and tell you that...
That's what the stage is coming back for.
What's the matter, Johnny? Hold up.
On the way through Grass Valley, you never carry any gold shipment going that direction.
They weren't after gold this time. They were after Miss Whipple.
Whipple?
They told me to turn around and come back and tell you that they'd make a trade. Briggs for Miss Whipple. And you had until midnight if you ever want to see her again.
This is one time I really outsmarted myself, sending Briggs down to Sacramento. If I could get my hands on him, I'd find out where they're keeping her.
He can't do us any good where he is right now. If there was just some way we could get word to the gang that he isn't here, that we couldn't make a trade if we wanted to.
Nah, that'd just make things worse. I'd never send her back then.
Well, I sure wish I could help you, Tom.
Ed Chase has the cigar case I saw the outlaws take from him during the holdup. Ed Chase has the cigar case I saw the outlaws take. Chase. Ed Chase.
Hey, Ed.
Well, hello, Tom. Any news on Miss Whipple?
Yes, I found out where she is, and I'm getting a posse to go after her. I count on you.
Oh, sure. Sure you can, Tom, sure. How'd you find out?
Had a little, talk with Briggs. Look, we leave my office in a half an hour. I'm gonna round up some others.
The boss. Well, did he turn Briggs loose? No, he did not. He made him tell where this place is. Now, look, there'll be a posse here in about a half an hour. I want you two to clear out. Take the girl with you. Go to Blaine's place.
Hey, reach! Drop those guns. Watch it.
Good morning.
You going on that stage again?
Of course.
Now that I've got my prisoners, your work's over.
On the contrary, my work is just beginning. My excuse for being a stagecoach spy has suddenly blossomed into a thriving business.
Does that mean that you just might stay here in Auburn?
Well, it would be rather difficult to carry it on from Los Angeles.
What about your aunt?
Funny, but I haven't even thought about her the last few weeks.
Well, don't you think you ought to, write and tell her?
I already have.
You know, I never thought I'd see the day I'd be kissing my deputy.
That shows how times change.
It was a long time before Duff's stage line had any more trouble with outlaws. And the wedding of Tom and Lee was the only one I know of
where the groom wore the bride's shirt.
মেন্টরস টাইম আউট শুরু হবে এখন। 2 মিনিটস পাবেন প্রতিটা পার্টিসিপেন্টসের জন্য। 2 মিনিটস।
না, ওই রেশিও মেনটেন করতে 3টা ভাগে ভাগ করে না করে এই 3টা রুটি একসাথে দেবেন দিয়েছে সমস্যা হলো ইয়াতে দিবেন না চিলি ফ্লেক্স এটাতে না আমি বলি আপনি শ্যালো ফ্রাই করবেন। হ্যাঁ, কাটলেটে দেবেন চাটনি লাইক কাটলেট, ঠিক আছে?
আমাদের বিজ্ঞ বিচারকেরা জানিয়ে দিয়েছেন রান্নার জন্য আপনাদের সময় হচ্ছে 2 ঘন্টা এবং আপনাদের সময় শুরু হচ্ছে এখন।
পার্টিসিপেন্টস আর মাত্র 1 ঘন্টা বাকি। মেন্টরস আপনাদের মেন্টরস টাইম আউট শুরু হবে এখন। 2 মিনিটস পাবেন প্রতিটা পার্টিসিপেন্টসের জন্য। 2 মিনিটস।
না, ওই রেশিও মেনটেন করতে 3টা ভাগে ভাগ করে না করে এই 3টা রুটি একসাথে দেবেন দিয়েছে সমস্যা হলো ইয়াতে দিবেন না চিলি ফ্লেক্স এটাতে না আমি বলি আপনি শ্যালো ফ্রাই করবেন। হ্যাঁ, কাটলেটে দেবেন চাটনি লাইক কাটলেট, ঠিক আছে? তারাই শুধু বারবার হিট করতেছে, তো হবে না। এখন যে বাচ্চারা সাথে করবে না কিন্তু
1.5 মিনিট আছে মাহফুজুর রহমান, ফেরদৌস আরা এবং আইরিশ আতিয়ারের জন্য। অনলি 1 মিনিট 11 সেকেন্ডস।
পাতাটা ছড়াও, ছড়াই একটা প্লেট হালকা ম্যাশ পটেটো উপর দিয়ে হালকা করে প্লেটে।
ফেরদৌস আরা চলে আসুন।
সবই হয়ে যাবে, আগে কি বলবেন যে আমার হচ্ছে পাই তো কাবার। হ্যাঁ, এটাই হচ্ছে দেখবেন হালকা একটু আমি প্লেটে দিচ্ছি।
নাদিয়া, নাতাশা, আজকে আপনার 3 জন পার্টিসিপেন্ট। খুব টেনশন হচ্ছে, অনেক অবস্থা যাদের।
আমি দেখলাম যেটা অসিত খুব ভালোভাবে কাজ আগায় নিচ্ছে, ওর সব কিছু রেডি, মানে সব কম্পোনেন্ট রেডি, আর শুধু বেকিংটা বাকি আছে। আর ঠিক হচ্ছে উনি আপুর যেটা দেখলাম উনিও সব কিছু গুছিয়ে ফেলেছে, ওনার ডোটা রেডি করেছে, এখন জাস্ট বেলে আর কি ওভেনে দিবে। বাট আমি একটু টেনশন হচ্ছে ডাক্তার মুনিমকে নিয়ে অ্যাগেইন, কারণ উনি যে ডোটা করেছে আমাদের যে টার্ট শেলের জন্য, যেটা হয় কি যে এই শেল এটা কিন্তু আমাদের ফ্রিজে রাখতে হয়, যাতে গলে না যায়, একটু রেস্টে রাখতে হয়। বাট উনি যেটা করেছে বাইরে রেখে দিয়েছে, সো দ্যাটস যেহেতু বাটার এবং গরমের একটা ব্যাপার থাকে, ওটা সফট হয়ে গেছে।
সাদিয়া তাহের,
আমি জিনাতকে নিয়ে একটু টেন্সড। আসলে আমার মনে হয়েছে সে ট্রেডিশনাল ফুড নিয়ে অনেক জানে বা তার আইডিয়া ভালো, ওটার হাত ভালো, বাট ইন্টারন্যাশনাল কুইজিন্স নিয়ে আমার মনে হচ্ছে তার আইডিয়াটা একটু কম। যেমন ইটালিয়ানে আসলে কী কী টাইপের হার্বস যাবে এটা নিয়ে ওনার তেমন একটা আইডিয়া নেই। সো উনি ওই জায়গাটাতে আমার মনে হচ্ছে একটু মেসড আপ করবে, বাট আই হোপ যাতে ভালো করে।
আইরিশ হাতিয়ার,
রূপাকে নিয়ে একটু কনফিডেন্ট ছিলাম, বাট রূপা আমার কেন জানি মনে হচ্ছে ও এখন কনফিউজড হয়ে গেছে, একটু প্রেশারাইজড হচ্ছে। ওয়ারাজ আমি সাইমাকে নিয়ে খুব বেশি টেনশনে ছিলাম, লাস্ট পর্বটাতে তার খুবই খারাপ হয়েছিল। আজকে সে ভালো করছে।
ফেরদৌসারা,
দুইজন পার্টিসিপেন্ট, এর মধ্যে কুমু আছে যে গত এপিসোডে হচ্ছে ব্ল্যাক স্কাপ পেয়েছিল। আজকে যে ব্যাপারটা যে ওর উপর একটা চাপ পড়েছে যে ও হচ্ছে কতটা বেটার করতে পারবে আজকের পারফরমেন্সটা। তো এখন পর্যন্ত আমি যতটুকু দেখেছি আমার কাছে মনে হয়েছে ও খুব মানে ভালোভাবে করছে ওর কাজগুলো। আর একটা হচ্ছে নওশিন, ও হচ্ছে ব্রেডও কখনো করে নাই, বাট আমি ওকে ফুল মেজারমেন্ট সহ ওকে সব কিছু ব্রিফ করে এসেছি।
মাহফুজুর রহমান,
আমার পার্টিসিপেন্ট হচ্ছে দুইজন, নাশিতা আর সাফায়েত অলমোস্ট রান্না হয়ে গেছে, আমি টেস্ট করে দেখে আসছি, একটু সল্টের ব্যালেন্স আমার কাছে কম লেগেছে, বললাম সামান্য একটু দিতে হবে। নাশিতা যেটা স্টাফিং করেছে ওটা অনেক মজা ছিল, কিন্তু ওর টাটশেলটা একটু বাটারি হয়ে গেছে, এই জন্য ক্রাক আসছিল। আমি বলছি সামান্য একটু ময়দা, একটু আইসিং সুগার দিয়ে এটাকে সুন্দর করে মিশিয়ে আবার তুমি 2-3টা বানিয়ে রাখ।
থ্যাংক ইউ বেস্ট অফ লাক। দেখা যাক কি হয়। আমার তো মনে হয় যে আজকে সবাই খুব ভালো করবে।
টেস্ট খুব
মজার,
one of the best mashed potato.
ওয়াও।
Roasted tomato and cheese stuffed crispy chicken based with mushroom risotto.
যে 800 টাকা হয়েছিল এটাকে আমি সেল করতে চাচ্ছি 2500 টাকায়। দ্যাট ইজ ওকে।
এবারে চট্টগ্রামের প্রতিযোগী উর্মি, আপনার খাবার নিয়ে চলে আসুন।
চিকেন পাই উইথ প্যান জুস, সাথে ছিল ম্যাশ পটেটো উইথ সতে পেঁয়াজ।
ভিতরে চিকেনটা কিভাবে করেছেন?
চিকেনটা আমি প্রথমে ছোট টুকরা করছিলাম, একটু সতে করেছিলাম, এরপরে আবার হাত দিয়ে শেডেড করে আমি এটাকে রান্না করে নিয়েছি।
কতক্ষণ বেক করেছেন?
আমি টোটাল 30 মিনিট বেক করেছি।
পাইটা স্লাইটলি আন্ডারডান, হ্যাঁ, অল দ্য ওয়ে কুক হয়নি, আর একটু রাখতে হতো। ঠিক আছে, ভিতরে ফিলিংটা ইজ নাইস। ম্যাশ পটেটোটা অনেক মজা হয়েছে, প্লেটিং সুন্দর ছিল, নিট ছিল, ওভারঅল গুড ট্রাই।
একটু নিচের অংশটা আরেকটু যদি বেক হতে ভালো হতো, বাট টেস্ট ইজ ভেরি গুড, ভালো।
ওভারঅল খুবই ভালো, প্লেটিং সুন্দর, টেস্ট খুব মজার, one of the best mashed potato.
ওয়াও।
কস্টিংটা উর্মি প্রপার হয় নাই। কস্টিংটা আগেন আমি সবার জন্যই বলবো, ওভারঅল এই প্লেটিংয়ে কস্টিংটা লাগবে। এই প্লেটটা বানাতে আমার কত টাকা লেগেছে আর এই প্লেটটাকে আমি কত টাকায় সেল করতে পারি, ঠিক আছে? সো কস্টিংটা প্রপার হয়নি। থ্যাংক ইউ।
এবারে কুষ্টিয়ার প্রতিযোগী জিনাত, আপনার রেসিপি নিয়ে চলে আসুন।
Roasted tomato and cheese stuffed crispy chicken based with mushroom risotto.
রোস্টেড টমেটোসগুলো কোথায়? এগুলা
না,
ভিতরে
ভেতরে
ফিলিংয়ে রোস্ট করে নিয়েছিলেন না?
ওভেনে হচ্ছে রোস্ট করেছিলাম। ফার্স্টে হচ্ছে একটু শ্যালো ফ্রাই করে হালকা ছটি করে নিয়ে ওইটাকে আমি বেকে দিয়েছিলাম।
সো আপনার রেসিপিতেই যখন বলা আছে যে রোস্টেড টমেটোস, ঠিক আছে, ওটার উপর ফোকাসটা দিতে হবে, রাইট? সো টমেটোসগুলো ভিতরে কাঁচা মনে হয়, ইটস নট ফুললি রোস্টেড হলে কালারটাও চেঞ্জ হয়ে যাবে, টেক্সচার চেঞ্জ হয়ে যাবে, অ্যান্ড দের ইজ গোইং টু বি আ রোস্টেড ফ্লেভার, যেটা আসছে না, রাইট? কাঁচা রয়ে গেছে। চিকেনটা ইটসেলফ ইজ মজা, আই থিঙ্ক চিকেনটা সুন্দরভাবে কুক হয়েছে। রিজোটোটা হয়নি, রিজোটোর ফ্লেভার্সগুলো প্রপার হচ্ছে না। আপনার রাইসের কুকটা ঠিক ছিল, বাট কনসিস্টেন্সি এটা আরেকটু শুকাতে হতো, আরেকটু শুকালে আপনার রাইসগুলো দেখা যেত, অ্যান্ড ইটস নট ফ্লেভারফুল। বাট আপনার রেসিপির নামেই ছিল রোস্টেড টমেটোস, আর মাশরুম রিজোটো। সো ও দুটার ফ্লেভার আসছে না।
ভালো ছিল, চিকেনটা ভালো ছিল।
গুড ট্রাই, ভালো লাগলো।
থ্যাংক ইউ। কস্টিং
কস্টিং সেম প্রবলেম ওভারঅল।
ফুল মানে টোটাল আমার 3টা পোর্শন মিলে 800 খরচ হয়েছে। আমি সেল করব 3টা পোর্শন হচ্ছে 2500।
ঠিক আছে, সো নেক্সট টাইম থেকে এটাই লিখে নিয়ে আসবেন। আমি ইন্ডিভিজুয়ালি যেটা দেখছিলাম ইন্ডিভিজুয়ালি ঠিক আছে, বাট আমরা তো এটাকে একটা প্লেট হিসাবে সেল করব। আপনি যেটা বলছেন ওটা ঠিক আছে, যে 800 টাকা হয়েছিল এটাকে আমি সেল করতে চাচ্ছি 2500 টাকায়। দ্যাট ইজ ওকে। আচ্ছা, থ্যাংক ইউ।
আজকে আমি করেছি স্পাইসি তেরিয়াকি চিকেন উইথ গার্লিক ব্রকলি লেয়ার্ড ইন বাও।
আমার কাছে অসাম লেগেছে।
আজকে আমার ছিল ডার্ক চকলেট অ্যান্ড চিলি মুস্টার্ড উইথ স্ট্রবেরি কোলিজ অ্যান্ড ক্যারামেলাইজ পপকর্ন অন টপ।
ভেতরের জিনিসটা খেলাম তখন খুবই ভালো লাগছিল, ফ্লেভারফুল, অনেক মজা লাগছে। বাট সাইডটা নিয়ে যখন কেটে খেয়েছি তখন এই যে ঝামেলাটা হচ্ছে।
পোড়ার কারণে কাটাও যাচ্ছিল না, ঝুরঝুর করে পড়ে যাচ্ছিল।
বরিশালের নওশিন, আপনার খাবার নিয়ে চলে আসুন।
আজকে আমি করেছি স্পাইসি তেরিয়াকি চিকেন উইথ গার্লিক ব্রকলি লেয়ার্ড ইন বাও।
প্লেটিংটা ইনিশিয়ালি দেখে একটু মেসি মনে হয়, এত কিছু না দিলেও হতো, নিট লাগতো একটু। বাউটা ইউজুয়ালি একটু ফ্লাফি হয় বাট কনস্ট্রেন ছিল, সো গুড ট্রাই। পাও হয়েছে এমনি, বাট আর একটু রেখে দিলে ডোটা একটু ফ্লাফি হতো। আপনি টেরিয়াকি সসে গোচুজাংটা যদি সরিয়ে দিতেন would have been much better. হ্যাঁ, টেরিয়াকি is a Japanese sauce, gochujang is a Korean flavor. Other than that, it's okay, it's a good try. ভালো ছিল।
একটা নতুন রেসিপি ট্রাই করেছো, মোটামুটি।
আমার কাছে অসাম লেগেছে, এক্সেলেন্ট।
কস্টিং নোশন ইন্ডিভিজুয়ালি ঠিক আছে, বাট ওভারঅল প্লেটিংয়ের কস্টিংটা দিয়ে দিবেন, ঠিক আছে? সব কিছু ইন্ডিভিজুয়াল কস্টিংটা ঠিক আছে, রাইট? বাট ইন্ডিভিজুয়ালি আর সেলিং প্রাইস দিতে হবে না, ঠিক আছে? থ্যাংক ইউ।
এবারে আজকের দিনটি যার জন্য ডু অর ডাই, ডক্টর মুনিম ফরিদপুরের, চলে আসুন আপনার খাবার নিয়ে।
আজকে আমার ছিল ডার্ক চকলেট অ্যান্ড চিলি মুস্টার্ড উইথ স্ট্রবেরি কোলিজ অ্যান্ড ক্যারামেলাইজ পপকর্ন অন টপ।
এটাতে কি প্রবলেম?
ভেঙে যাচ্ছে।
এই কালারটা আসলো কিভাবে?
কোকো পাউডার।
কালো রংটা কিভাবে এসেছে?
একটু কি বার্ন হয়েছে? আপনি একটাও খেয়ে
একটা টোটাল আমি খেয়েছি।
একটা টোটাল খেয়েছেন, কোনো বার্ন কিছু পাননি?
বার্ন হয়েছে।
যাই আমি এই যে এইটুকু আমি একটু আলাদা করে রেখেছি, যেটা আমার কাছে মনে হচ্ছে পুড়ে গেছে। অ্যান্ড আমি যদি স্মেল করি এটা, আপনার মেন্টার্সকে?
মেন্টার নাদিয়া নাতাশা।
নাদিয়া নাতাশা আপু, উনি তো বেকিং মাস্টার। নাদিয়া নাতাশা আপু, আপনি একটু আসবেন প্লিজ।
আমি না একটা গন্ধ পেয়েছিলাম, পোড়া গন্ধ, এইটাই সেইটা। নাদিয়া
কি ট্রাই করে দেখবেন?
ফুলি বার,
ফুললি বার্ন কমপ্লিট।
এটা ফুলি বার একবার বের করেছিল, উনি বুঝতে পেরেছিল না যেটা আসলে বেক হয়েছে কিনা, উনি আবার বেক করেছে। মানে যেহেতু এটা ডার্ক, উনি মেবি বুঝতে পারেন, ওনার কাছে মনে হয়েছে একটু হবে বার্ন হয়ে গেছে।
আপনি যখন এটা নিয়ে যাবেন টপ পার্টটা একটু ট্রাই করে দেখেন, ইটস কমপ্লিটলি বার্ন, তিতা। ইটস ভেরি আনফর্চুনেট। আজকে আপনাকে অনেক ভালো করতে হতো, অ্যান্ড আজকে লাক আপনাকে ফেভার করছে না।
সাইডের পার্টটা ছাড়া আমি জাস্ট উপরের পপকর্ন সহ ভেতরের জিনিসটা খেলাম, তখন খুবই ভালো লাগছিল, ফ্লেভারফুল, অনেক মজা লাগছে। বাট সাইডটা নিয়ে যখন কেটে খেয়েছি তখন এই যে ঝামেলাটা হচ্ছে।
পোড়ার কারণে কাটাও যাচ্ছিল না, ঝুরঝুর করে পড়ে যাচ্ছিল। আর আদারওয়াইজ দেখতে ভালো ছিল।
কস্টিং ইজ ওকে মুনিম, কস্টিং ঠিক আছে, অ্যান্ড ভেরি নিটলি ডান, ভালো হয়েছে।
নতুনভাবেই আজকে কিছু একটা হবে, সেটা জানাতে মৌ আমাদেরকে একটু হেল্প করো।
আমি কি জানি? আর আমি যে জানি সেটাই তো আমি জানি না।
চলো আমরা একটু দুজন মিলে ট্রাই করি।
শিওর। নতুন দিন, নতুন পর্ব এবং সেই সাথে নতুন চ্যালেঞ্জ। কিন্তু চ্যালেঞ্জটা আসলে কি?
আজকে আমাদের নতুন করে চ্যালেঞ্জ শুরু হবে, জানি না কি হবে, দেখা যাক। গত দুটো পর্বে আমি খুবই খারাপ পারফরমেন্স দেখিয়েছি, আশা করি আজকে আমি ভালো কিছু করতে পারবো।
দুটি চ্যালেঞ্জ আমাদের অলরেডি হয়ে গিয়েছে। আমার কাজ, আমার প্রেজেন্টেশন নিয়ে শুরুতে আমি যেভাবে সবাইকে ইমপ্রেস করেছি আমি এটা ধরে রাখার চেষ্টা করছি।
নতুনভাবেই আজকে কিছু একটা হবে, সেটা জানাতে মৌ আমাদেরকে একটু হেল্প করো।
আমি কি জানি? আর আমি যে জানি সেটাই তো আমি জানি না।
চলো আমরা একটু দুজন মিলে ট্রাই করি।
শিওর।
ঠিক আছে,
বলুন। পূর্ণিমাপু, কোনো কি সমস্যা? আপনি ফিস ফিস করে কথা বলছেন কেন?
কি যেন বললে তুমি?
ফিস ফিস করে কথা বলছেন কেন? লাউডলি ভাই শুনতে পাচ্ছি।
এই যে তোমার মুখ দিয়ে তো বেরিয়ে গেছে,
মানে ফিস ফিস।
রাইট।
মহামঞ্চ আসলে একটা রহস্যময় জায়গা, এটা একটা মরীচিকাই বলবো। যদি মনে হয় যে এটা হবে, তবে সেটাই আগে হয় না, এবং যেটা মনে করি না যে আজকে হবে সেটাই হয়ে যায়।
সেরা রাঁধুনির এই মহামঞ্চে কোনো কিছু প্রেডিক্ট করে আসা যে আমি এটা নিয়ে প্রিপারেশন নিব, এটা আসলে আমার মনে হয় যে ভুল, কারণ সেটা গত দুইটা চ্যালেঞ্জে আমি বুঝতে পেরেছি আমি যেটাই ভেবেছি সেটার অপোজিটটা এসেছে।
আজকে আমাদের ফিশ নিয়ে কিছু একটা হচ্ছে।
ওকে, বাট ফিশ নিয়ে হবেটা কি?
মাছ তো শুনে নিলে, মাছে ভাতে বাঙালি, সেই মাছ দিয়েই তৈরি করতে হবে আজকে আমাদের স্পেশাল ডিশ।
বাট আমরা নর্মালি বাসায় যেভাবে রান্না করি, বাসার রান্না দিয়ে তো হবে না। সো আমাদেরকে দেশি ফিশ রান্না করতে হবে। দেশি মাছ দিয়ে আজকে আমরা রান্না করব, কিন্তু দেশি ফিশ দিয়ে বিদেশি রান্না করব। সো আজকে চ্যালেঞ্জের নাম ফিশ ফিউশন।
যখন শুনলাম যে আজকে আমাদের ফিশ ফিউশন হবে, তখন শুনে একটু ভয় পেয়েছিলাম। তারপর ভাবছিলাম যে না, মেন্টর যেহেতু আছে, উনি ভালো মতো এক্সপ্লেন করে দিলে আমি করতে পারবো ইনশাল্লাহ।
আজকে যখন টাস্কটা অ্যানাউন্স হলো যে ফিশ ফিউশন, মানে দেশি মাছ দিয়ে একটা ফিউশন ডিশ করতে হবে, আমার তখনই আমার টিমের জিনাতের কথা মাথায় আসলো। আমি জানি ইন্টারন্যাশনাল কুইজিন নিয়ে তার আইডিয়াটা খুব কম।
Đi chỗ khác chơi. Chấm ba chín mã tăng. Mọi thứ nó bách lại nha. HPG 27,5 W. CB đâu? CB 23,2. Trừ 0,4. TCB vừa vùng giảm giá tích lũy biểu đồ gì đây, hồ sơ cổ tức 2023 chọn cổ phiếu này. Nhận một gậy quá khổ. Nhận một gậy quá khổ đi. Đấy, yes sir. Đấy, yes sir. Ma thuật tiên phong. Lòng anh cứ đau thật lại. Wow, 3.2 thằng hình kinh ấy. 141 mã tăng. HPG 27,6. Bay rồi. That's good, that's good. Bẹp. Chị bé đi cần được hết không? Không cần được hết. Chuỗi tụ 7 tốt. Vậy là bình thường. 3,2. Kìa lòng anh cứ đau thật lại. Áp chết liên tục thôi. Thừa này, bánh ngọt tiên linh hóa hình. Thời không. Tiên linh hóa hình, tiên linh. Hai 7,5 thế là ok rồi. Khoản là bao nhiêu? Hôm nay 643 triệu. Còn HNX hóa xe. Tự nhiên là chủ mình á, tham và Ken rồi. Unbelievable. Cái là gì vậy? Can trường bù là mau lấy thăm Ken. Thằng sụt. Ông mật hóa hình, tiên linh can trường. Học giả ấn chính. Chẳng đang tớ là cần thôi, xong rồi, nhót rồi. Giờ lòng anh cứ đau thật lại. Bạt 2 ạ. Cái gì đấy? Rồi, đấy con em Ken về để kia luôn. 9 ạ. Không muốn. Hay nhở? Nice sữa. Khỏe điên. Khỏe điên. Khỏe điên. Giang Dung Quân. Nó sẽ chỉ bước đi. I'm coming. GG guys. Hay nhở, một cái đấu tốt. Bỏ lúc lắc à. Rồi. Tôi nhớ tôi nhót Phạm Đình Minh không? Vâng. Làm em khóc, từng khiến em buồn. Buông bàn tay, tôi sẽ tôi bước đi. Khi em buồn bao giờ nếu như giờ bay ai yes sir Duyên em sao quên người ơi. Dùng drip thương mại điện tử căn bản. Oh my god buddy. Go back. Xem có bot đi tiếp không? Đánh tiếp. Ba phút nữa em open. Ok. Nên đi mở trứng 3 phút xong rồi ra đây đánh nha. Làm mở ít thôi. Sao mình con pet đần độn đi cái. Pop 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 pop. Không vô được một phát hết ạ. Ai game thật sự cốt thật sự đần đó. Confirm nhọt. Ông tu hết. Kinh vậy, tận đi danh này. That's a boy, buddy.